friends, and welcome back to this series on A Country Diary Christmas. So today we're going to be working with page 167. And what we're going to make today is a removable double pocket envelope. So I've got these envelopes. I like them because they're kind of this beigey color. I got these at a thrift store, probably. And to measure them, I've got 4 1/8 by 6 1/4. So the first job I'm going to do is to glue this closed. And then, one end or the other, I'm going to trim off 1/8 of an inch. So it will be 6 1/8 long. Okay. So looking at this envelope, first thing I'm going to do is cut off this top part at 4 inches. Was that 4 inches? Sorry, it was 3.5 inches. Wow. Come on, Nancy, you can do this. Then this way, I'm going 4.5 inches. So this is a little big, but that's okay because we're going to trim it down. So now I want to trim 1/2 inch off the top. So where the 167 is, I'm going to chop this down to 3 inches high. And then where this is, I'm going to chop another 1/2 inch off that outer edge. So that's 4 by 3. Okay. Next I want to cut a piece of like this word paper stuff. I want to cut a piece that's 4 by 4 1/4. 4.5, sorry. 4 by 4.5. And then I want to cut one more that is, I'm going to cut some of this white off. So I'm just going to take this raw, I think I tore this in half to make the postage stamps. So I'm just going to cut that raw edge off, and then this way and make it 4 inches. By 6 inches. The other side might look better. We'll have to look. Yeah, the other side looks a little better. So, lining these all up. There's that cat again. I want to make a thumb hole at the top. Now, I'm going to use this. This is a 2.5 inch circle punch. And I'm just going to tuck it in a little bit, sort of center it there, eyeball it. Hi, kitty. There we go. Now the next step, you can either follow along or omit. So I'd like to do some stitching because I like stitching. So I've already got these parts prepared, and I'll show them to you. as soon as I remember where I put them. Okay, here we go. So of the 4.5 inch one, I didn't stitch along the bottom because that's going to be hidden. So I also inked around the edges. So which end's the open end? That's the open end. So on the 4.5 inch piece, I'm going to glue all over. And then centering it between the edges of this envelope and bringing it down just like a hair from the top, just so it's sort of even. Okay. Now the next glue part, you're not putting glue on the whole thing. You're just doing the side and the bottom edges. Come on, glue. Okay. So there's some options here as well. I wanted this to be a removable pocket, so I'm going to add some paper to the back, and this can have glue all over. And just remember, this is how I finished it. This is meant to be, you know, something to spark some creativity in you. So if this isn't your cup of tea, or you've got some other ideas, by all means, I'd love to see them. So I hope that you'll post pictures on Instagram and tag me in them so that I can check it out. Okay, so I'm going to cut this thumb hole again of the envelope. So I'm just putting that right in, and maybe I'll take just a smidge more off. Scared to squeeze it. That's good. Whoop. All right. Now, part of this, there's a word, a phrase here, and birds sit brooding in the snow. So I'm just going to cut that out and leave some room for tearing. I guess I can cut that right off. And I'm going to tear around that phrase. I'm going to be heading out shortly to go see my grandmother. Just waiting for my husband to come home from work. Hi, kitty. Looks like a hair. Is it a pencil line? I don't know what it is. I thought it was like an eyelash or something. So Nan is still chugging along. My sister-in-law was there this morning, and she thought she was me, so she texted me and asked me when I was coming. I'm cutting this into 3 parts. Okay. A little bit of ink. Saddest kitty ever. Yeah. Saddest kitty ever. What? What's the matter, cat? Hmm? Okay. So I'm just gonna glue these words. Put glue on the wrong side. Wow. Wow, Gibby. What's the matter, babe? Okay. So I like how that looks. Now the back. I can leave it like that, but I have this bird. So I'm just going to quickly fussy cut around him. Oh, a 1/16 of an inch outside of his perimeter. Oh, are you singing the blues, Gibbons? Are you singing the blues? Poor sad kitty cat. When I came home, you were in my bed. Yeah, it's a rough life. I could use a nap. I haven't slept well the last couple of nights. I get a little touch of sciatica in my one hip. And I think it's from all the driving I've been doing recently, going back and forth to see my grandmother. It's about an hour and a half. We should definitely ink. Right, cat? I could layer this up on top of something. What have I got? I got some music paper handy. I don't see. Oh, what's that? This is old music paper. I showed this book in a haul I did a little while ago. I think it was 1871 was the date of the book. I could turn this into a tuck spot, I suppose. Like sort of I'm going to use a piece that doesn't have any words. Make it a little smaller. So I've just reinforced this, strengthened it with a piece of book page that was handy. Yeah, let's go with that. And just going to see what little piece of cheesecloth might look at like. I think we're going to do that. Okay. So now we have a pocket that we can remove. Again, if you don't want to do the back, don't do the back. If you can glue it right in if you prefer. If this is too tall, you could cut it off an inch or more. If you want to add more embellishment, absolutely. I was actually thinking of adding some little sequins in the snow. I'll have to go and dig through my stuff to see if I actually have any. I feel like I do, but I'm not sure. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. We still got a couple of pages yet to do, so please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and let me know how you're liking this series. And thanks so much again. Take care. Bye-bye.